As we move towards the end of this council term, I'd like to reflect on some of our achievements and look at where the new council might seek to innovate. Firstly, I'd like to thank you all, my colleagues, for your contributions. We've had differences occasionally, but always have the best interests of the Bundaberg region at heart. We all know that council is one of the biggest employers in the Bundaberg region, and we're a significant generator of local economic activities. There are two things I'm especially proud of and want to mention today because they slip under the radar at times and don't get talked about much in the media. One is our leadership as an organisation to employ young people. It's notable that we have new trainees and apprentices, bringing the total number to 42. I commend the CEO and executive leadership team for encouraging and employing particularly young people in delivering this fantastic result. The other improvement I'd like to recognise is our commitment to buying locally. We've done this through Love Bundaberg and our council purchasing policies. The Love Bundaberg campaign brought traders together to market themselves collectively with council support to compete against online shopping. The campaign included a mobile app, a website, a distinctive branding. Overall, it promoted a positive image of the Bundaberg region and created extra activity in our Bundaberg CBD. I'd like to acknowledge Councillor Cooper and Councillor Blackburn for their efforts in supporting this initiative and steering Love Bundaberg to be controlled by local traders. Council is contributing to support the campaign this year with $30,000 towards advertising and promotion. I'd also like to thank Councillor Peters for her involvement with the Bundaberg Arts Prize, which utilised vacant shops, invigorated the CBD and created vibrancy across that area. Councillors, we all voted unanimously in July 2018 to adopt the Buy Local policy. This provides a local content framework which enhances the opportunity for local businesses when quoting and/or tendering to supply council. I'm pleased to report that council has successfully increased our local expenditure on goods and services by nearly 60%. This is a great achievement, but more can be done while retaining value for money for the ratepayers. I'd also like to suggest to the new council to increase the current 10% weighting for buy local content to 30% for contracts. I also believe there should be an added category of local supplier added to the existing buy local policy to recognise the following. Incorporate registered charitable organisations and/or incorporate bona fide community organisations operating a business and Indigenous businesses in the Bundaberg Regional Council area that employ local people. It sometimes happens there are no local suppliers capable of responding to council requests or tenders and/or requests for quotes because of the specialised work involved. For example, with the Gregory River water treatment plant recently. The increased weighting of 30% will not affect the outcome of achieving value for money in these circumstances, nor will it affect our requirement that external contractors, when they're engaged, employ local businesses and purchase goods and services locally as much as possible. A 30% buy local advantage for locals will ensure that local suppliers and businesses are successful in gaining more work from council. I see no reason why we can't lift our total local purchasing to 75% or even higher into the future. This change will enhance the local economy by increasing the participation of local suppliers in Bundaberg Regional Council operations. Ratepayers will continue to receive value for money through competitive local business and industry, but by extending the definition of buy local to non-profits, we also encourage increased spending with genuine social enterprises and create pathways to mainstream employment for those who are disadvantaged in our community.